everyone. So like till now we are done with our emission or energy use record creations and also the carbon footprint records. Now we have a next concept of annual emission inventories. Like for your whole year emissions, we have annual emissions inventories, and these inventories will fetch the emissions from carbon footprints. So let's go ahead and create one annual emission inventory. For this, like 2024 inventories. Okay, the year must be selected as correct because this will be used in the calculation for this particular year 2024. Account we can take or we can skip, like from beginning we are taking ASME as account. So here we have these scope 1, scope 2 and scope 3 emissions. Okay, so these override, like if we are not satisfied with the emissions that are coming from our carbon footprints, then we can override those emissions also by putting these values here. Okay, so let's click on save. Now we are not using the override for now. Okay, so this is our inventory created. Now for adding these inventories, let's move to our carbon footprints. Stationary asset carbon footprint. This was our footprint created. Let's add the inventory here. Now once it is added, okay, you can't save this record because the record is logged. So let's go and unlock this footprint record, then we will able to add it. Unlock it. Okay, so it is fine. Now let's add the annual emission inventory here. Okay, now for any emission inventories that contains the carbon footprint, those footprint must be in the completed stage. Condition number 1, the footprint must be completed. Condition number 2, the start and end date of that footprint must fall within that year, then only it will be picked for the calculation. So let's click on save now. Okay, one more condition is there in the stationary asset footprint. Okay, this was the footprint we have created. Okay, first thing, we have this inventory added, and okay, let's go to scope 3 one. Sorry, there I will explain. Okay, this was our footprint created. Okay, so here either the year must be matched with the footprint annual emission inventory year, so it is 2024's inventory, or the date must fall within the year that we have placed on the inventory. So if any of these condition will match, this will. And yeah, one more thing, the footprint stage must be complete. Okay, this is also locked. Let's unlock. Now we can perform the update. Annual emission inventory 2024 inventory, footprint stage complete, and the year is correct, it is matching, and the dates are also either of these must match. Let's click on save. And we have vehicle footprints also. To Q1 2024, this was also locked. Let's unlock it first. Let's put the annual emission inventory here. Now go to the inventory and let's hit the recalculate. Okay, recalculation is in progress. Okay, so recalculation is completed. See, our scope 1 emissions from stationary assets are done. Like this is the total of all these three. Scope 2 emissions are also retrieved. Scope 3, do we have? Yeah, we have scope 3 also. So this is also fetched like 1310 plus 3 plus 54. This is the total scope 3 emissions. Now let's suppose we are not satisfied, like we are not good with any of the calculations, so we can override that also. Like this is 54, we are not good with this, so we can make it 100. We can do it by overriding it from here, but we need to click on recalculate after that, after overriding it. Okay, it becomes 100. So yeah, this total will also get updated because total was also 54 previously. It becomes 100 and total will also becomes 100. So yeah, that's how the calculation will work. Thank you so much.